Hey, welcome to Hannah's Eating Show, where we eat a lot of good food and we rate it on diners, drive-ins, and dives. My YouTube fast has come to an end. I haven't posted, I think, for over 2 months. A lot has changed. I am living in my own space. Let me just say that again. I have a place of my own. Guys, this is fucking nuts, and it's so cute. Oh my god, like I just feel I feel so incredibly grateful, centered. This is such a good place to grow in and evolve in and produce content for you guys as well. I'm living on a big road though, and there's always cars passing by, so please tell me if the audio is ass. I need to probably invest in some microphones or something. So until then, if you're gonna be on my channel, you're gonna have to deal with not the best audio. But I just thought for my first video back, it'd be nice to have just a little sit down and chat moment. Like, where do I begin? It's literally 2022, and like we all know time, everything's relative. Like there's not even, time is a construct. And I've been learning about men and women's hormone cycles and how men are on a 24-hour cycle, and that's why they're like creatures of routine. Like they can carry out the same tasks every single day. But women were on a 28-day, I think it was like 28 to 40, like it ranges, but that long of a cycle. And we re-experience moments where we're super creative and social and outgoing, and then moments where we want to retreat inwards and kind of keep to ourselves. So like, if you're still feeling not the peppiest, like 2022, let's fucking go, like go easy on yourself, because bears are still in hibernation and we pretty much are just bears that can speak and walk. Okay, no, we're not bears, Hannah. Winter is like a time of inwardness and recharging. So if you're still in that, like, give yourself props, okay? Not everybody wants to be a rising grind, check off my calendar, here we go. Like, I've been realizing more than ever, I love simplicity. Oh, I love it. That is when I feel the most like alive in my own essence. And I'm just a simple guy. I'm a simple guy who also is a material girl. Okay, for lunch, okay, and I'll get a plate to put it on. You know what, as I get this plate, we'll do a little intermission to see my house. Shit about house tours. I feel like I don't. I'm so sorry for the waste. It's actually been a goal of mine to eat out less because I do not like all of the containers. But you know what? I'm pretty eco-conscious in all other areas of my life. Sometimes a bitch just wants Thai food, and they're so strict on COVID here, so I can't like bring my own containers. You know what? I don't need to justify shit to you guys because I do my part, and we're all for imperfect environmentalists here. Oh, my camera's gonna die. Oh, I hope it doesn't die. I add a little bit of this yellow curry. I got it with tofu and veggies too. So my backyard of where I'm living is a literal mountain, and it's like the most beautiful thing. Like the energy there is crazy. You walk outside and you're like, whoa. I'm not alone in this world. I'm made up of all these other pieces of nature around me, inside of me. Fuck, this flashing battery thing is really killing my vibe. But where I was gonna go with the whole mountain thing is, because of that, so many bugs like sneak their way into my house, and it has held me accountable to be more clean. Cause I leave not even a crumb, guys. Like if this curry dripped off my plate, like a tiny little splash of curry, there would be ants all over it if I came back in an hour. There's no crumbs in my bed, no roaches in here. But yeah, it's been clean, and I've just been loving creating my own little rituals. I did a deep yoga video yesterday for 30 minutes. And I'm also reading this book called The Body Is You, or wait, I don't remember what it was called, but it's how trauma is stored in our body. And that made me really want to do yoga because I feel like I used to love stretching and stuff because I did gymnastics growing up, but I don't really do it as much. So maybe that can be something we get into, like a month or a couple weeks trying yoga, deep stretching. What else can I update you guys on? I just haven't looped you guys in on so many different areas of my life, so let's dissect them all. So relationship-wise, Neens and I are still together. Actually, our relationship right now is at the best it's ever been because these last couple months, god damn, I hate when my throat does that shit. Maybe I'm thirsty? What are you, Hannah? Okay, that did it. These last couple months, we've been living in this little studio space, like constantly on top of each other working, and it kind of made me paranoid, like filming videos. Not paranoid, but like, I just couldn't get into the zone, the flow state, because there's something so weird about just another person hearing you. On top of that, I was just literally doing the worst I ever have in regards to my mental health, and I absolutely can't fake anything on here. And I just really wasn't feeling a camera. Like everything in me was like, no, Hannah, this is your time where you need to take care of yourself. So I listened to my intuition. I was like, okay, noted, I'll be a recluse. Sorry if the frame shifted, my camera died. But it actually worked out because I was answering some emails and some text messages that I didn't get back to earlier this afternoon. I am the absolute queen of pushing every single message I need to respond to off, and it's a habit I really want to work towards breaking because yeah, it's not good. Then I'll just forget about it, and then I'm like, Hannah, check in here, what are you doing? But as I was saying, Nathan and I are not going to be living together. We just felt that it was best for us because we have a lot of, we're in our 20s. I'm 21, he's 22, and there's just so much like self-discovery that we need to do in these next couple months, and also just like having time to focus on your career without combining like the work and the relationship and living together, and also just like time for yourself. It was hard to balance all of those things. So he is staying 45 minutes from me, and his place is so cute. I'm so happy for him. Both kind of worked out in our favor. But yeah, to sum it up, he has his own space, and then I'm here, and that's what's up. This is the first year in my life where I didn't make a goal for the new year. No, I dropped a piece of rice, and Lord knows I can't do that. So yeah, I didn't make a new year goal because I feel like I always just set expectations for myself. 2021, I set the most expectations for ever, and it just like absolutely did not go the way I expected at all. Like, I am not kidding, it went 100% 360 turnaround. Yeah, it was just crazy. But I did ask to know myself and step into the best version of myself. So the universe delivered in a very dark way with lots of shadow work and tears. No, it was rough. It was rough. But yeah, that kind of scarred me, and I'm just like, no, 2022, I can't set expectations. I can't do it career-wise. I can't do it for my physical health, my relationships, myself. I just cannot do it because I have this feeling that everything I speak out loud that I'm gonna do in my mind is like, no, you're not. So I'm just not doing it. I refuse. What we are doing for this year is, rather than expectations and making goals, we are going to just be setting like an intention for the year. And my intention for this year is following what feels in alignment to me, following what feels right. And also, this is crazy. This is a crazy story here. Let me take another bite because this is fucking delicious. Also, if you don't know, Costco has the best spring rolls. Oh my god. And the potato. So a friend of mine named Anna, she's telling me how every year she just says a word and that's what she wants her year to be. And I was like, I like that idea, but what would my word be? And I couldn't think of a single word. But this is the year of choosing myself, following what feels good, but that's like multiple words. So I was like, okay, what is it gonna be? The other day, was driving in my car, listening to my spiritual playlist, and this guy was just spitting facts in his lyrics. I was like, whoa, and I'm just driving and listening to everything, get this urge to turn to my right as I'm listening to the lyrics, and I see a sign on a tree that says goals, as the word goals is being sung in my ears. And I just felt like it was like an intuitive download, but like I didn't get, nothing else came through. It just like it rang true to me to hear the word goals, and I couldn't get that word out of my head. And then I was like, it clicked like 2 days later. I was like, I think goals is my word for 2022. But then I was like, but I don't even want to set goals. That's not a good idea. But when I thought of it this way, I was like, yes, that's my word. 2022 is the year of goals, in the way of like, I want to become my goals. Like when I see something that's super inspiring to me, or like basically whatever I wanted to be in high school, whatever I wanted to be when I was younger, whatever I possibly dreamed of myself being, that goals, like you see someone on Pinterest, you're like, oh my God, goals, like I'm gonna become that. Like what goals looks like to me, I wanna try really hard to become that this year. So hold me to it, guys. Don't let me disappear for another 2 months because of some fucking mental health, very serious stuff, but sometimes it just comes at inconvenient times. But I have a emotional toolbox now that has all of the tools to soothe me when I get stressed out. Some of the tools that I have include, sounds like I'm giving a school project speech. Some of the tools that I have include violently shaking my body when anger comes. Also deep breaths, silence, scream. Screaming into my pillow. I don't know where I was going with that at all. I never have long nails, ever. They're usually stubby little Uggies, but I got my nails done and I couldn't decide what color, so I got all of them. And you know why I got all of them? Because this is serving as a reminder to myself that I can be everything all at once. Yeah, I'm pretty symbolic like that. I think those are all my updates I have. I'm done talking now. Thanks for being here. Eat good food today. I love you. Bye. Cheers to you, because you made it to 2022.